This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land. Glad to have you. And the Cyclones will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Huskies offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Williams will pass. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Boston. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. You like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Williams looking for a man. Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he's knocked down.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Iowa State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Dropping back, it's Beck. That's caught. It's Townsend. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Sowell. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that pass as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they'd get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Position on 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Williams will pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Gets it to the back. Makes one man miss.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The shotgun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Hansen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Quick step and go. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Quarterbacks get all the credit, rightfully so. They're the guys taking the snap every play. But my goodness, that dude could have run a 40-yard dash back there in the pocket.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Catch in the middle. It's Hansen. Got some room to run. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Hansen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Cyclones coming off a program record for wins, their 2nd-best poll finish ever, and who could forget that Pop-Tart Bowl victory over Miami. Matt Campbell continues to have the Clones flourishing.
Yeah, made it to the Big 12 championship game. Now they're trying to take the next step. We've got Rocco Becht at quarterback. He's a really good young talent, David, and someone I know they want to keep building on.
He's just fun to watch, man. He makes all the plays. Will scramble if he needs to. Been really good late in close games. That was something a year ago. They won a bunch of those games, but you're right, Reese. In the beginning, Matt Campbell, he's still here.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid purple. And that lead grows even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Might be calling a hot route. Williams looking for a man. The quick out. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And now on second down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Passing game kept this drive moving, going up just before the end of the half.
That's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more.
And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped. 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He's got it on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sauer. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. That's caught, it's Townsend. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show